Many seminal articles about it as well. Mr. Chengappa, thank you so much for your time here. What an exciting day. You know, we're standing here now 15 minutes from that landing sequence, actually starting. I imagine you've actually been in some of those control rooms. Yes. What will it be like inside there right now?
Well, you know, Shiv, you were with me last year.
Yeah, last year.
2019.
Yeah.
Let's put it like it's 4 years since we watched Chandrayaan-2, and of course, disappointingly, the result didn't come up to our expectations. But the fact is, I think there is a lot more confidence I find in the rooms. I mean, I was speaking to Chairman of ISRO the other day, just day before yesterday. And what came through was that they have learned from
where the powered descent starts. That's the very first phase. That's quite the longest phase of the four. You're going to be seeing it horizontal, slowly coming vertical. By the start of the fourth phase is when it's actually vertical. So when lander Vikram is vertical, he covers very little distance actually in that. He covers just about 150 meters. And when he's vertical, it's about 800 to 1,500.
The mission operations team is
ब्रिक्स समिट में हिस्सा लेने के लिए दक्षिण.
At the same time, we can see the altitude of the lander is just 17.8 kilometer from the moon surface, which is going to be around 7.4 at the end of the rough braking phase.
इस फेज के बाद हम जाएंगे टुवर्ड्स द एटीट्यूड होल्ड फेज where we will be expecting sensor update from the laser and car band altimeters. We can see the visualization of the lander module moving towards the moon's surface. The current altitude is nearly 15.2 kilometers and the distance traveled is 754 kilometers. We can also see the image that the lander imager camera has been providing.
जी हाँ, इस रफ ब्रेकिंग फेज के दौरान 800 न्यूटन के चारों थ्रोटल इंजन अपने कार्य को पूरी तरह से अंजाम दे रहे हैं और लैंडर के हॉरिजॉन्टल वेलोसिटी को लगातार कम कर रहे हैं. अब तक लैंडर लगभग अपने 75 से 80% की यात्रा को पूरा कर चुका है.
After the rough braking and the attitude hold phase, we shall be having the fine braking phase, which will continue for nearly 3 minutes. The whole phase is being driven by the autonomous landing sequencer and there is no intervention from ground.
जी हाँ आरुषि, अभी आप अपनी स्क्रीन पे देख सकती हैं कि जो करंट आल्टीट्यूड है चंद्रमा के सतह से लगभग 10 किलोमीटर के आसपास है. जी हाँ, हमारे प्रधानमंत्री जी श्री नरेंद्र मोदी जी हम सभी का उत्साहवर्धन करने के लिए दक्षिणी अफ्रीका के जोहानसबर्ग से जुड़ गए हैं.
Okay, 9 minutes to go for touchdown. It looks like everything is going absolutely well. You can see a window on the top right-hand side of your screen of the Prime Minister. We're wondering whether there's going to be a video message from him as soon as the touchdown is complete. 80% of the lander's journey is complete. These final 9 minutes are going to be absolutely crucial, viewer. The autonomous landing system has taken over. Powered descent is on. The rough braking phase is over. The fine braking is going to take place. The Prime Minister is going to be tuning in. He's watching all of this in Johannesburg. Let's go straight back to the ISRO commentary live. Let's go straight back.
इसके उपरांत लगभग 800 मीटर हो जाएगी.
We can hear from the mission operations team that the sensors are performing nominally. And we are currently in the midst of the fine braking phase, which is going to continue for 3 minutes. And the altitude is going to be reduced to nearly 800 meters at the end of this phase.
जी हाँ, जैसा कि आरुषि जी ने बताया कि लगभग 3 मिनट के उपरांत लैंडर की हाइट लगभग 800 मीटर वर्टिकली होगी और यहाँ पे लैंडर की हॉरिजेंटल वेलोसिटी
8 minutes to go for that landing. We can confirm to you, viewer, that the Prime Minister has just logged in. He's watching all of this live from Johannesburg. The fine braking of the lander is taking place right now.
831 kilometers.
जी हाँ, आप अपनी स्क्रीन पे देख सकते हैं कि लैंडर की ऊंचाई अब चंद्रमा की सतह से लगभग 3 किलोमीटर से कम हो चुकी है।
We are very close to the moon's surface, nearly 2.6 kilometers as we can see.
Absolutely tantalizing moments, viewer. The final fine braking process is currently underway. The mood at the ISRO command center is absolutely electric. No smiles yet, but they're all clapping. The Prime Minister apparently has logged in. There you see him, the live images. The Prime Minister has logged in from Johannesburg. He's in contact with the ISRO command center as well. For these final minutes, the Prime Minister is going to be there. You can see all the live positional data on the screen right next to where the Prime Minister is. This is a feed which we don't have control of. The ISRO is sending it to us, so I wish we could, focus it. There you go. That's the crucial one. Live images of, of the moon's surface from the hazard camera on the Vikram lander with the information.
जी हाँ, अब हम फाइन ब्रेकिंग वेव के एकदम करीब आ चुके हैं। हाँ, आप तालियों के गड़गड़ाहट से सुन सकते हैं कि हम लोगों ने तीसरे चरण को भी बहुत ही सफलतापूर्वक हासिल कर लिया है और अभी हम वर्टिकल डिसेंट फेज में आ चुके हैं, जिसकी शुरुआत भी बहुत ही अच्छे ढंग से हो चुकी है।
Lot of applause indicates that till now the performance has been nominal. We are in the vertical descent phase 1. The altitude is being brought down from 800 meters and we are nearing and approaching the lunar surface.
जी, आप अपने स्क्रीन पे देख सकते हैं कि
the Vikram lander has just crossed a barrier that it was unable to cross during the Chandrayaan-2 mission. The very sequence that had bedeviled the Chandrayaan-2 has been successfully completed by the Chandrayaan-3 lander. It is about to begin its final descent towards the moon's surface now. This is now the final descent. The smiles have appeared on people's faces. Let's listen in.
As well as the vertical velocity is now being constantly reduced. And the lander module has begun its descent towards the landing site.
जी हाँ, आप अपने
40 meters. This is now final. The last few minutes of this descent are currently on, viewer. The vertical velocity is dropping. The altitude is now only 180 meters. And as you can see in that live telemetric data, that simulated data, a depiction, the lunar surface is right below the Vikram lander. 4 minutes to go for completion. That landing is likely to be executed, a few seconds before or after. It's a rough time. But this is the final approach right now. You can count the number of minutes on one hand of how long it's going to take for this to be completed. 140 meters. This is ending really, really, really well so far. Let's just listen in once again to what ISRO is telling us.
इन सारे वैज्ञानिकों के द्वारा की जा रही है। जी हाँ, आप अगर फिर से ध्यान से देखें तो एल्टीट्यूड पुनः कम होता जा रहा है। अभी हम लोग लगभग 135 मीटर की ऊंचाई पे हैं।
The sensors that are
10
updating
meters,
at this point
121,
are providing
118,
confirmation of the safety of the
112,
landing site.
barely 100 meters to go for the moon landing, viewer. There is an absolutely electric atmosphere inside the ISRO command center. The Prime Minister has tuned in. Live pictures of the Prime Minister. He's got a smile on his face. 65 meters to go for that touchdown. Everything is going beautifully at this point of time. I can only imagine the
Currently,
emotions,
only 2 engines
what's going through the
are
minds of
now
all
being
of our
fired.
scientists there at the
And
ISRO command
we are nearly
center.
at zero velocity, vertical and horizontal. We
It's
were
hovering
hovering
now.
and now we are approaching the moon's surface.
धीरे धीरे लैंडर
Vertical velocity is nearly zero. It's about 2 meters per second, 47 meters. The lander has basically become like a helicopter now. It is
We
just
can see the
hovering above
Honorable
the
Prime
surface.
Minister,
31
Narendra
meters,
Modi ji,
25 meters,
who is
23
here to
meters,
encourage
22
us.
meters, 20 meters
And
above the
He
surface.
is critically
This is it.
looking at the visuals.
Hold on to your seatbelts, viewer. This is it. This is the moment of truth. The Prime Minister is watching live. And here you have Vikram lander about to kiss the surface
आप अपनी
of
स्क्रीन पे देख सकते
the
हैं
moon.
कि हम लैंडर मॉड्यूल
People are applauding. Let
Lander
us all
module.
wait to hear from the Secretary Department of Space and Chairman ISRO, Shri S. Somnath.
लैंडर मॉड्यूल पूरी तरह से सेफली और सॉफ्टली चंद्रमा की सतह पे लैंड हो चुका है। ये हम लोगों के लिए बहुत ही गर्व की बात है। हिंदी में एक कहावत है कि चंदा मामा दूर के, लेकिन अब हम ये कह सकते हैं कि चंदा मामा अपने घर के।
बहुत ही उम्दा. The hard work of the entire ISRO community has come to fruition.
आदरणीय प्रधानमंत्री जी, नमस्कार. Sir, we have achieved soft landing on the moon. India is on the moon. Sir, I request our Honorable Prime Minister to address us and bless us. Thank you, sir.
मेरे प्यारे परिवारजनों, जब हम अपनी आंखों के सामने ऐसा इतिहास बनते हुए देखते हैं तो जीवन धन्य हो जाता है। ऐसी ऐतिहासिक घटनाएं राष्ट्र जीवन की चिरंजीव चेतना बन जाती है। ये पल अविस्मरणीय है। ये क्षण अभूतपूर्व है। ये क्षण विकसित भारत के शंखनाद का है। ये क्षण नए भारत के जयघोष का है। ये क्षण मुश्किलों के महासागर को पार करने का है। ये क्षण जीत के चंद्र पथ पर चलने का है। ये क्षण 140 करोड़ धड़कनों के सामर्थ्य का है। ये क्षण भारत में नई ऊर्जा, नया विश्वास, नई चेतना का है। ये क्षण भारत के उदयमान भाग्य के आह्वान का है। अमृत काल की प्रथम प्रभा में सफलता की ये अमृत वर्षा हुई है। हमने धरती पर संकल्प लिया और चांद पर उसे साकार किया। और हमारे वैज्ञानिक साथियों ने भी कहा, इंडिया इज नाउ ऑन द मून। आज हम अंतरिक्ष में नए भारत की नई उड़ान के साक्षी बने हैं। साथियों, मैं इस समय ब्रिक्स समिट में हिस्सा लेने के लिए दक्षिण अफ्रीका में हूं, लेकिन हर देशवासी की तरह मेरा मन चंद्रयान महाअभियान पर भी लगा हुआ था। नया इतिहास बनते ही हर भारतीय जश्न में डूब गया है। हर घर में उत्सव शुरू हो गया है। हृदय से मैं भी अपने देशवासियों के साथ, अपने परिवारजनों के साथ इस उमंग और उल्लास से जुड़ा हुआ हूं। मैं टीम चंद्रयान को, इसरो को और देश के सभी वैज्ञानिकों को जी जान से बहुत बहुत बधाई देता हूं, जिन्होंने इस पल के लिए वर्षों तक इतना परिश्रम किया है। उत्साह, उमंग, आनंद और भावुकता से भरे इस अद्भुत पल के लिए मैं 140 करोड़ देशवासियों को भी कोटि कोटि बधाइयां देता हूं। मेरे परिवारजनों,